getting money.
And I wasn't on Summer Madness.
Let's do it.
Yeah, why wasn't DNA on Summer Madness, man?
Because he's a fucking snake.
Nah, man, you know, can't be on everything.
Nah.
Chilling.
How was it? How was seeing your brother tonight, man, against Hitman Holla? What you thought about that, man?
Oh yeah, that shit was tough. That shit was hard, man. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely one of them battles where there was moments when I was looking like, yo, they both fighting. And Sean definitely, niggas thought it was quiet. He came back with that crazy third round. That wilding out shit was retarded.
One thing I have to say, man, you guys, man, vets, man, you guys got a lot of resolve seeing Sean being able to fight through the second round and still win the crowd over again, man.
You know how that goes? It be momentum. At certain points, they love you. Certain points, they try to hate. But as soon as you show them weakness, they gonna prey on it. So if you'd have let that shit fumble him in the next round, they would have, you know, started saying other stuff. But he ain't let that shit bother him. That's a true champ. You can't let shit like that do that. He still came out victorious. So
and you one of the ones that's known for, like, you know, the crowd always trying to hate on you, but every time you step in the building, you always know how to win the crowd over.
Yeah, I mean that shit is like, I'm the nigga they love to hate. I'm the nigga that they say they don't want on the card, and then when I'm not on there, they ask why wasn't I on there. Like, it makes no sense. Like me, and clearly, like, you know, not saying I wouldn't love to be on it. Of course I would, but you know, I've done so many Summer Madnesses. It's cool not to be on it just to watch. So I was cool just chilling, like, you know what I'm saying? It don't bother me.
And what other battles did you get a chance to see tonight, if you did get it?
I seen Calico and Briz. I had Calico 2-1. I seen Hollow and Rock. That shit was crazy on both ends. I edged it to Hollow 2-1, but that shit could go either way. They both was going crazy. And T-Top and Av. T-Top, you know, y'all know I'm not biased because y'all know the results. T-Top caught a 30.
I mean, Av came cooking.
No, don't get it twisted. See, nobody really tonight came unprepared. Niggas came with that shit, but sometimes niggas shit just hit harder. T-Top was doing what Av was doing and performing and giving y'all regular T-Top. So it's hard to beat to a nigga that's just punching. Yeah, the punches is crazy, but now when you got a nigga that's punching and performing and talking to you and doing wordplay, like, only thing he ain't do is freestyle. You know what I'm saying? But it was too much. So, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no discredit to Av, because Av ain't wet. And, you know what I'm saying? A nigga that's battling Av know how they got to come towards him, or they know what's going to happen because he's a killer. But T-Top understood that, and he came to work. Yeah, me king.
Facts. And just for yourself, man, where does this Summer Madness sit, man, out of all the ones you've been to?
Out of all the Summer Madnesses, I mean, well, you know, I don't really want to, you know, toot my own horn, but you know, the Summer Madnesses, nah. This was a dope Summer Madness. This was a dope event. Shout out to everybody on the card. They did their thing. You know, I definitely rank it better than 3. I don't know if I rank it better than
2. Still at the top.
2 still at the top. I think 2 will always be at the top just because Lux came back, Mook came back. It was, you know what I'm saying? And we were the new guys then against the legends. So that, like, solidified niggas crossing over as vets. I battled Ness, Clips, and Series. Like, that was a crazy card. Diddy, Banks, Q-Tip, Busta Rhymes all in the building. Like, Summer Madness 2 is the best one. Then it's 1, obviously, because that was the spark of everything. After that, I would have to put 4. Then I probably would put 6, this one. Then 5, and then, of course, 3. 3 was like, the shit was crazy. That shit was quiet.
And just for yourself, man, you've been out here still battling, giving a lot of shots, giving, you know, I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I've been taking less battles. I've been, you know, just doing other shit. I just did the shit battling on a wrestling event. Shout out to House of Glory Wrestling. Bret Hart was there. Shout out to Bret Hart. Shout out to his son Blade Hart. He's actually the one that helped orchestrate it, put it together. That shit was crazy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And
ESPN. You do a lot of different things, with even using battle rap to push the culture in multiple other ways, man. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, with this shit, it's like, now if it ain't one of the big guys, like, that's why I really know I wasn't on Summer Madness, because it's really no. Sean was battling Hitman. I mean, that's a battle I could have took. If it wasn't Hitman, it had to be Verb, Lux, Hollow, and Mook. Anybody else, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't battle Hollow because we both from Queens, so then I only leave Lux and Mook. So if it ain't really them, it's like, you just put me on the card just to do it, and I understand that. So I'm cool with not being on it because I done did everything that I had to do with this shit. Like, now at this point, I'm only doing it to make bread, and I got bread. So unless I need bread, I don't gotta do it. So,
but even when you still do it for the money and all that, you still come prepared.
Oh yeah, no, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
You don't lose.
If you got a job, if I got a job, but when I'm looking at my job, it's like I still gotta be one of the best workers at my job. So when I'm working, I I ain't just here to collect, waiting for Friday. I'm here to put in the work, so when I get the check, it's rewarding, because it was a point in my career where I was doing that shit, and that shit ain't feel good. Yeah, I left with the money, but this shit ain't really about money. This shit wasn't built off of money. This shit was built off of competition, integrity, respect. So when something ain't built off of money, if you still true to the core, the essence of it, it don't feel right if you just doing it for the money, because that's not what it's based off of. You feel what I'm saying? So it was times I was getting checks, but I wasn't doing my thing, and I felt bad because I'm still a part of the shit. I still love it. Now, if I didn't love it, it'd be like, whatever, man, I did that shit and I got money. You feel me? But I do, so I'm like, every time I step out, yeah, I'm doing it because it's money that's coming from it, but the main reason is for the respect. Because if the money never came into play, I would still be doing it just as hard if I didn't get paid. I would just have to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do to, you know what I'm saying, take care of my bills, but fortunately, it paid, so.
Joe Buttons had came out and said, you know, he felt like battle rap was dying or it died or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Do you think like?
I mean, I kind of, to a certain extent, I mean, it died in the sense of the entertainment value. Like, it's a lot of new niggas that got bars, but they're not entertaining. It's nothing that makes you be like, yo, I gotta see this. But you know what I'm saying, like, it's none of that no more. So that's where it's dying. But in terms of popularity, it's at its highest point. In terms of viewership, it's at its highest point. But if we talking about just on a standpoint of entertainment, standpoint of people being intrigued or excited to see battles like they used to, that's gone. No, it's because, one, a lot of the guys like me that started doing it, that's even still heavy in it, we got a lot of other things to do. So these new guys that they marketing, they're talented in the sense of they know how to rap, they know how to put bars together, but they're not characters. They haven't found themselves to make it entertaining. Like, you know, it be those guys that say, yo, why niggas say it's not just about bars? Because anything that's a business just can't be about one thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Big had bars, but it was also Big's charisma, his style, the way he presented himself. So these niggas is nice. I would never discredit them, but their characters are not exciting. That's why anytime a venue needs to sell out, they have to bring back niggas from my era. You know what I'm saying? When these new guys start saying that, it's like, y'all can say, oh, you know what I'm saying, Smack is promoting these niggas, but when you really pay attention, it's like, what venues sell out where it's not somebody that used to battle on a card? They don't. And it's not because it can't, it's not because these niggas is whack, it's because they're not doing anything to be entertaining. Like, a fan is somebody that supports what you do as your craft, but a fan is also somebody that really likes you because they feel like they know you. I don't know these dudes. When I watch him, I just say, yo, he's nice. Don't make me feel like I know him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really a star. Either somebody could relate to you or they want to be you. That's how somebody's a star, because it's like, wow, I wish I could be like that, or wow, I could relate to that. If you can't do neither, then you're not a star. You're just somebody that got talent, really. So that's what it really is. It's not dying. It's just also not trying to be funny. Also with them niggas getting, like, you know what I'm saying, their chances from going from a PG to Summer Madness and Gnome. Not, like, niggas are laugh, but it should be classes on how to promote yourself. Like, niggas should really find characters, because then it would get more entertaining, because niggas would know what to do to sell the fight. The fights ain't being sold. You just watch Floyd Mayweather fight a nigga that don't even box, and that shit was the biggest shit. Not because that nigga skill-wise was on Floyd Mayweather's level. It was so because that nigga's a character.
He made us believe he could actually beat Floyd.
That's what I'm trying to say. He's in UFC. How can somebody that never boxed make a bunch of people that watch boxing buy it?
You're talking crazy.
Because he sold it. DC, whatever he said he sold that shit, man.
Just looking at everything going on tonight, man. Did you miss not battling and everything like that?
I mean, yeah. When you a battle rapper, you always miss not doing it, because it's like, it was certain moments where I seen the crowd down, and I'm like, I know what I would have. You know what I'm saying? I know that get him the fuck out of here would have. But you know, it's cool, because it's gonna be more shit for me to do if it's meant to be. If not, I'm cool watching it for a while, chilling. I got like 130 battles. I could take 3, 4, or 5 of them.
And you the PG killer. What advice you give these niggas to become household names, man?
Stay the fuck away from me. Just like what I said, what I was saying right now is the way for them niggas to become them niggas. Like, find your character. It don't necessarily gotta be you tough or you gangster. It just gotta be like, you put that shit together how you do it. Just like I perform, but I don't perform like Sean. I don't perform like Hitman. I perform like DNA. So, you know what I'm saying? You just got to find your niche, but you got to work at your craft. You can't just sit there and be arrogant and cocky and think you got it. That be the thing with these new dudes. They get one good battle, the crowd cheer for them, and then they start losing their mind and get big-headed. Like, I've been in this shit for 9 years. I'm still the same guy. Humble. That's how you gotta be, because there's always something to learn so you can get better. But these niggas, they block themselves from reaching their full potential because they be arrogant. Beasley co-sign them, Smack do this behind the battle, and then them niggas start losing their mind, and then when they run into me, they start, you know, Beasley gotta go find somebody else. That's why New Jersey twerk, man, you know. Stay in New Jersey, man.
You
come over here.
Trouble, man.
You have fucked up a lot of dudes.
Twerk wasn't playing tonight, though, bro.
That shit.
Cortez was dope, too.
Yeah, my man Cortez was, I heard Cortez won.
Okay.
I heard it was a good battle, though. But I'm just saying, no disrespect to Core's my man, but I got a certain, you know, I'm PG, so like New Jersey twerk.
Your career has been
Mike P, all of them. Stay cool. Yeah. All right,
yo, DNA, thanks again for your time, man. One love, appreciate it. Rain, NWX.
Believe that.
You already know, man.
Great. What y'all think of Summer Madness, man? Give me yourself.
Nah, I already
did his already. I'm just glad to be in attendance, enjoying the festivities. You did.